guys, welcome back with another video with Linksy. How are you doing? I'm doing quite a bit of these Troy videos so to basically get them sorted and out of the way. No, that said, today we have good old Menelaus, King of Sparta. You guys seem to love his video, well, the video I made about him with regards to his units. I think it's, let me check actually. Last time I checked it was almost 600 views, so I just really mind blown by the fact that so many people liked that video. Yeah, it's 650 views. 650 views. So yeah, here we are with Menelaus, King of Sparta. What does he have? Well, he's of course King of Sparta. He's a badass. He has two very specific things which will make this campaign really good fun for anyone who plays it. He has Spartan colonies. I'm going to start with Spartan colonies because they're fantastic. You basically see raised settlement in your line of sight. You can colonize it there and then. Cost you a little bit extra resources. That's absolutely fine. The farther away, the more resources you have to pay. But keep in mind, alright, turn 1, you can settle 3 or 4 different areas to start off with, expanding your territory. He does also have another amazing ability. When you have a defensive or military alliance, it allows you to recruit from their roster. So basically speaking, diplomacy is going to be a big thing because you want to be friends with some people who have higher tiered buildings than you, so you can recruit better units earlier on in the campaign and then boost your economy through fast and reckless expansion. Now, you start at the bottom of the Peloponnesian land mass. Jesus, my brain just farted its way down there. Peloponnesian Peninsula, there you go. And you do get access to some specific units. You're quite weak when it comes to missile units, so your missile hero is not available. You do get the defender, the warrior, and the fighter. The warlord and the fighter. You do also get some very unique units. You have heroic access to axe champions and my favorite, light spear runners. As a hero, he gets motivation for every recruit and he has extra influences to every region. Let's get started on the legendary campaign. And here we are, starting in the campaign. You start with the province of Sparta. You start with the province of Optilion over here, and there is the province of Aetis here that you can colonize straight off the bat. Now, also, which is good to see, is there are a few provinces here which you can colonize straight. Like there is Lapa down here, and there is wait, where is it? This one, Kinmosos. So actually, let's just look it through here. We can settle all of these beautiful areas. So we have the capital of Melos, which I wouldn't really recommend because it is a bit in the middle of nowhere, quite annoying to settle in itself. There's Edis, which is in your settlement, so in your starting area. So this, and it's food. So this is really something I would highly suggest. There's Iskos and Kisamos. You can get these eventually. It's absolutely possible to do so. And there's Lapa, and this one has gold, so this is a very, very important one. Now you only have resources to settle one of these areas to start off with, but with a little bit of trading and a little bit of love, we should be able to settle both Lapa and Etius. And I'm going to start by settling Lapa because this is a ridiculously important settlement. You are settling in a completely different landmass. It's quite defended because you're going to be quite friendly with the Knossos, with the Cretans, and there are these guys over here which you up there on. You can actually get to fight later on, and you get the gold pit. So just start off here, garrison stand, and that it's going to be quite stable, and we can settle at this very soon as well. The first fight is against Arcas over there, and we'll get to it in a jiffy. And there is nothing really we can build. We get stone as a starting of resource. There's wood over there, and we'll get down to this to burn down that settlement really quickly. Take it for our own. What else do we need to keep in mind? We need to keep in mind there's the other settlement of the Tyrannis up here, and there's Mycenae up here, who is going to be our ally. Diplomacy wise, it's not diplomacy, Jesus, diplomacy there. Diplomacy wise, we are on a defensive pact with Mycenae, but we can negotiate with them and possibly get military access. That is important. They will like us more for it in the long term. Now, we want these guys. No, they are not happy right now. We want these guys, so the Argos here and the Arcadians to be our allies as much as possible to stop any form of aggression, and we need this bad boy here, Nestor, to be our defensive ally as well. So we do not have any issues coming from the north of Greece. So we have this guy, defensive ally, this non-aggression pact, and a defensive ally over there. So we are settled and ready to go, rearing and ready to go. So we will fight this army, and finishing the first quest should give us the resources we need. We can auto-resolve this. He does have a decent amount of troops, decent volume of troops, but we also have a really good army. Laconian X-Men, Light Spears, and Menelaus himself is a king of Sparta, so he's very strong straight off the bat. This is going to require some micro as always, but we'll get straight into it. So we deployed and we'll march. I deployed my spears back here. That's because I want him to come from my main army, and I will go around with my spears and attack his skirmishers. It seems he's not marching forward. Sometimes when you attack they do not march forward, sometimes they do just stick there, but we'll get them to engage with us and we'll surround them. After all, this game is all about surrounding the enemy and winning through that formation. You go there. If we'll get to surround him, yeah, he'll come to a... he should turn again, and this is where we're going from there. And that's absolutely fine. Oh, he's not engaging my hero? You pull back? Okay, so let's slow it down. You go there. You go there. Come here. You come back. The light spear runners have their pila, which is, like, as you can see, it's so good that those shots are really important. And you charge in there, and you charge in there. That's fine. You come here, move forward, and these slingers and skirmishers will be taken out by our spear runners, who have the amazing speed of 66. They are my favorite unit in this game. Like Ocean Militia getting charged in the flank, they are not really going to enjoy this. Okay, so these guys are really not enjoying it. You charge into there. That Laconian Militia is dying. You are going to be shooting at that flank, and this is basically us fighting each other. But okay, you charge into that before they start throwing pila at us. I said charge in, and you should be getting that charge bonus, which is quite... wait, how much is 40 charge bonus? Yeah, wiping out that unit pretty much instantly. You pull back out. You've been in combat for long enough. That unit is broken, and you charge back at the slingers. You fall back. You completely pull out, please, and yeah, we're on a good spot over here. You charge there. You recharge the rear there, and those slingers will not be having a good time. How is Menelaus doing? He's doing well. Okay, he's pulling them off. Okay, charge into that. He is winning the fight, kind of. Sort of, maybe. Okay, you've broken them. Come back here. We cannot have him die on us the first battle, but their army is breaking and we are doing okay. So that unit of militia is breaking. These slingers are doing some damage shooting into the rear over here, but I need you to get the hell out of there, sir. Get out. 600 health is really low. Get out. Thank you. We'll get you back very soon. You come over here, and his units are routing. His general is fine. We're okay. We're genuinely okay, hopefully. Cycle charges. Yep, there you go. And that's victory for us. Just clean up the mess.
Victory is close enough to taste.
You go kill that guy. Kill him. I don't want him to come back. Lovely. That should be the end of it. And battle. Very, very close victory, but importantly, we didn't lose any of these guys, and we lost only half of these guys. The rest is all... these are really cheap units, which you can replace very easily, and most of his army has been wiped out. As I said, these soldiers, these two, are really good compared to what we had, and it does make a difference, but as long as Menelaus is alive, we're okay. Unit replenishment 2%, no, but we need the extra food. And with the extra food and extra food... Okay, oh, we don't get any wood. Ah, dang nabbit. Battle Vetus. Close, that's alright. That's alright. Okay, so you fall back there. Now, we have food and we have bronze. We need stone or wood. Now, wood is a bit of an issue since... it is a bit, but it's not at the same time. We do have the settlement down here, so it's absolutely okay. So, we need... How much wood to settle this? We need another 100 wood, which is doable. So, let's see. People that like us. Mycene. Hello, buddy. Single barter. No, I want wood from you, so let's see. 100. Oh, you're giving me that for free. Lovely. And we get the woods. We need to settle Etis. There you go. You have 2 settlements on turn 1. You march all the way down here again. You gain the ability to recruit from call to arms, which you can, but in this case, just recruit from here. These spearmen will replace these Laconian militia, which you can disband at this point in time. Those spearmen are really important because they will give you that little bit extra front line, whereas the Laconian militia are not really that good in general. We're going to go for stone. We could even go for gold. Gold per yeah, let's go for gold per turn, because everything else we have the gold mine down here, and this is turn 1. So turn 1 already we have this entire region pretty much stabilized. I mean, this is going to be relatively easy to take, and we have also captured the settlement down here. This Samos will have to fight and take it from the Apterians over there, but that shouldn't be much of a problem. As you know from now, the first 5 turns, this first battle is the most important, and we'll get to it straight away. Hector of Troy, of course, is ridiculously powerful. Everyone else is ridiculously powerful. Mycene will lose its first army, usually around turn 10, and then it kind of goes full diplomacy, and then around turn 40-50 it will have 17 armies running around the countryside, rampaging and pillaging and destroying everything in its path. The Amazons are also a problem you should be worried about around turn 100, because they do tend to expand massively in the south area, especially from the other side, and they tend to be quite imperialistic in their attitudes. Royal decree, issue a royal decree. We're building that, upgrading a settlement. We're also working on that. That gives you food, and that gives you wood. That is the resources you need to start off with. You do go there. We do have a lot of food left over, and we basically need to start building this place up. And while that is being built up, we will recruit 2 of those. No, 3 of those. No, we'll recruit 1 of this as well. And that is the end of it for now. Down here, do we have enough resources to build that? No, we need 600 wood. We'll have the resources next turn. And over on here, again, we can build stuff. We can build the resource building there. We do have the level 1 building for these troops, Laconian X-Men. You do really want to get to these as soon as possible, but not that important as of now. Is there anything we can build that is available to us that's important? We need stone miners tent. No, we're currently expanding really fast, so our Spartan city will grow slowly. We do have our resources, we do have everything. We're just resting here. We're getting the troops we need. He's recovering, and then we'll go and kill the army down here, which he doesn't even have an army as of yet. His army is probably up here. No, not even. He's getting raided. Nice. Now, you could go and capture this settlement, but I'd really highly recommend you just come down here and capture Citera and sort out your local region. Again, this is a really short video just showing you what I suggest, how to start a campaign and how to set yourself right for, you know, the rest of the campaign, because at this point this is the most difficult part of any Total War campaign. Now they do have 8 units and we do have 9 units, so we should be okay unless they recruit a massive army, but even then we should relatively be fine. But they haven't recruited an army yet, so move here. Yeah, that's okay. He still gets a little bit of replenishment, and that's absolutely fine. And he actually didn't level up from that fight. Interesting. Nice. Okay, so we do have food, and food is the most important resource at the start of the game. So we'll build that. We still have the resources we need to build up Lapa, and that gives us 250 wood left. I think I can build a stone building here. Where is it? Nope, that needs 700. How much is this? Okay, this is quite a bit of wood over there. This is also a possibility of doing something. Well, Laconian hillmen are decent troops, especially early on in the game, and this does give you extra movement range in your region, but you'd rather not build it at this point in time. Temples are also something you could go for. Again, this is up to you how you go for it, and up to you what you get. I suggest this way because you get a lot more territory, and then you can use diplomacy to balance everything out. And that is turn 3. Again, quite simple, quite straightforward, relatively easy to manage. See, Mycenae lost most of its army in that initial assault. They probably were fighting the Chetherians over here, and there might be an army that spawns here at the end of the turn. They didn't. Okay.
I've a wrong to right.
And again, easy fight. We can auto-resolve this. You will get some attrition, but you only lose spearmen. Light spear runners, they're not going to die that easily, and once you get a few more of those, you'll be in a good place. Take this settlement. You could loot and occupy, but it's not really worth the provision and stability. It's only 4 more, but again, you don't have that many resources because you've expanded so fast. And you can destroy this, you gain extra food. Well, light bronze Tim Javelin. Province settled. And we have Chinchilla over there. It's ours. See, Kisamos has been settled. This place is going to be upgraded. Build that gold depot. And now, with gold, like this is what I wanted to talk about in this campaign. Every gold settlement has a deposit. So you have deposit over here. Once the deposit runs, you only get 10% production of what you initially had. So automatically 8 gold becomes into 1 gold, pretty much. And that's absolutely fine. It's something to keep in mind, and it's quite nice to see in the end game there won't be an overabundance of gold in the world because of that reason. Now, this is on legendary. Yeah, we have 4,000 food. We are in decent position. Our hero just leveled up, so you can get him Assault and Battery or Dread of Ares, where you basically break the enemy. I prefer this one because it gives yourself that little bit extra armor piercing, and he'll do better against other generals. In this situation, we can recruit 3 of those from there, or rather 3 of those from here, and recruit that. This will give you a little bit extra oomph. I'm gonna spend 2 turns recruiting over here, and that will basically be this turn and next turn, and then you're gonna come and declare war on these guys and take them out. As far as I know, Tyrannus doesn't really have an army. They do have a small army, but they're fighting. Let's see, who are they fighting? They are at war with us, with Mycenae, with Troyzen, and with Akis. And they pretty much, this entire region is at war with them. So they're not going to be doing that well in general. Building wise, we are out of resources in terms of wood. Wood is going to be a little bit of a bottleneck, but once you capture this settlement, you're going to be absolutely fine. And once you start the war on these boys down here, Apteron, you're going to also be okay. And I believe this is pretty much the campaign. So I build these guys, the Laconian X-Men and some spearmen. So the Laconian X-Men are, as you saw, are really good at charging from the rear and the sides, and they do decent damage, whereas these guys will hold the front line. Light spear runners, if you get 2 more of these, they're expensive units. They do take bronze per turn, but you've seen how good they were in the first battle. They massacred pretty much everything quite easily. And let's end the 4th turn, and it should be relatively straightforward from here onwards. And yeah, I mean, there are things you need to look out for towards the end of the campaign, but then that's the direction you decide to take. You could there's for contracts, there you go. You gain a lot of wood from that. Now you could also put growth of resources, growth and happiness, or construction buildings. I prefer happiness and influence because that's really important, although growth is also great, but you can get growth from the stone houses over there. Now where is it? You build that is really important, and you build this, and you're gonna get the resources that you need from there. And this is your army pretty much. Good. Oh, damn it. I misclicked. No, because it's going to take so long to recruit these guys. You get the gist. I really misclicked there. I have my touchpad on. I forgot to take it off, and this happens. Yeah. Basically, you're meant to have 2 more units, so you'll be at 16 rather than this. But you get the gist. Now, good to see that it actually happened in time. You can recruit the units of your allies. You can get shieldmen from Marcini, which are very expensive. You can possibly, you know what, let's just recruit that in case I ever continue this campaign. They take off all of my resources, and they cost 40 bronze, which we don't have enough to support more than one of them. But they are much stronger than the basic spearmen. And same goes with these shielded clubmen. They're very expensive, but they're really good units. They're javelins, bowmen, all do fun stuff. Club warriors, which are very expensive in terms of bronze over there. You don't necessarily need them, but they do help to have in your army. It seems that I cannot believe I just destroyed that for myself. But anyway, with that said, guys, I think this is it. This is the first 5 turns with Menelaus of Sparta. If you guys want me to do more on this series, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know in Discord. Hit me up, and if not, tell me which new faction you want me to cover. I should possibly cover another one, maybe Achilles, which is an interesting start, and see how that goes. With regards to whenever you want me to continue for 10 turns, 15 turns, 20 turns, 30 turns, whatever, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll go with it. And that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe, please, if you do enjoy the content. Give a like, give a comment, hit me up. Join the Discord if you really want to join our community, which is more than happy for us to welcome you. We do have a Minecraft server as well, apart from Total War. We play other games. We faff around usually, and quite often have quite a lot of fun just doing our own thing. And with that, guys, have a lovely day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.